Today, we're going to play a little game called Bob Dylan or Bob Vylan. One is a Nobel Prize-winning poet and singer, famed for his songs of love, loss, and the human condition. The other is a musical double act who've recently made the news after their Glastonbury performance, in which they led the crowd in chanting for death.
Death, death to the IDF! Death, death to the IDF!
I've got quotes from both Bobs, and we're going to see who the general public prefer, and if they can tell who said what.
For the Bobs, they are a-changin'.
You're both from California?
That's right. Yeah.
All right, you're both studying here?
Yeah.
Sir, LSE.
How are you finding London?
Love it, love it.
Great city.
Have you heard of Bob Dylan?
Yes, sure.
Have you heard of Bob Vylan?
Absolutely not.
What do you know about Bob Vylan?
I just know that he's ranted some pretty crazy stuff at Glastonbury a few days ago.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing.
You're right from your side, I'm right from mine. We're both just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. That's number one. And number two is, I wipe my backside with that flag, spit in your mouth, and then I spit on the crown. Who said which?
Dylan first.
Which one resonates with you more?
Definitely not the second.
I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. And the second one is, burn Britannia, kill the Queen. So who's Bob Dylan, who's Bob Vylan?
I reckon the first one might be Dylan, and the second one might be the other one.
You know you're Bob Dylan because you are spot on.
Thank you.
Of those two, which one would you say resonates with you more?
Oh, definitely number one.
Everything passes, everything changes. Just do what you think you should do. And someday maybe, who knows baby, I'll come and be crying to you. And the second one is, repeat after me, fuck Queen and country. Who's Bob Dylan and who's Bob Vylan?
I'll also put Bob Dylan for number one.
I could agree with that. for
Okay.
sure.
And does the second one where Bob Vylan says, repeat after me, fuck Queen and country, is that something that resonates with you or not so much?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Absolutely not. As Americans, we humble ourselves on how patriotic we are, and you must love your country if you're going to enjoy the fruits of the country, and I don't resonate with that at all.
Okay. Which one speaks to you more?
The first one.
It always means so much, even the softest touch. I see nothing to be gained by any explanation. There's no words that need to be said. And the second one is, burn it down, burn Babylon to the ground. Which is which?
Well, the first one definitely sounded like Mr. Zimmerman.
It is indeed. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. May you stay forever young. That's number one. Number two is, death, death to the IDF. Which one's Bob Dylan and which one's Bob Vylan?
I think number one is Bob Dylan.
Correct. What do you think of that second quote, death, death to the IDF?
I don't wish death to anybody.
Bear in mind, thousands not only watched this, but joined in at Glastonbury.
I think it's pretty irrational. It's just calling for the death. It's not calling for a specific plan to be put in place to actually accomplish their goals. I think they're just being immature.
I think it's extremely irrational and just not a cool thing to say at all.
I think for sure Glastonbury is a platform where artists need to use their profile to promote things they're involved in, but that was definitely taken way too far to a point at which it's essentially inciting violence against anyone is just wrong, you know, despite the politics.
Who speaks more to you, Bob Dylan or Bob Vylan?
Dylan, I'm afraid.
And why is that?
Because I love this country. I don't want to destroy the UK. Don't want to destroy Israel. Dylan writes about love and things like that, so a bit more my vibe personally.
Yeah.
Each to their own, I suppose.
Of these two, if you could only listen to one for the rest of your life, who would you choose?
Oh, I've listened to Bob Dylan since I was a kid, so I'll continue to listen to him, I think.
Robert Zimmerman.
It's got to be, right?
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
Well, it will be always Bob Dylan.
Dylan.
Oh, I choose Bob Dylan.
And who would you choose?
Bob Dylan all the
Well,
way.
there you have it. And would you say that the Bob Dylan quotes, would that make you want to listen to his music a bit more?
Absolutely.
All right.
Great quotes, I would.
And what do you think of Bob Vylan's quotes?
I think they're full of hate.
I would never listen to Bob Vylan.
Guys, thank you very much for taking part.
Thank you, sir.
It's been a pleasure. And
Appreciate it, guys.
enjoy your beverages.
We'll do it. Have a good one.
So there you have it. One Bob uses his words to unite, the other to divide. If you're using your platform to lead chants calling for death, it's clear that your agenda is not one of peace and love, but of hate and destruction. If you like videos like this, like and share it and subscribe or follow us for more.